Well, stability and peace of mind, those are two things that having the right healthcare plan can bring to you. And I recently talked to Marc Briggs. He's with United Healthcare to hear how and why open enrollment is so important and how it can actually help you make the choice to find the perfect plan for you. Marc, help us understand why for seniors and those who enroll in Medicare, why is open enrollment so important?
Well, this is a very important time of year. And for those that are Medicare eligible, choosing a Medicare plan can be one of the most important decisions you can make. It impacts not only your health, but also your wallet. And for most people, this is the one time per year where you have the opportunity to make a change in your enrollment for the coming year. You may be locked in for the coming 12 months based on what decision you make at this time. And Medicare is not a one-size-fits-all program. There are many options out there. So it's best to find what plan best fits your individual circumstances.
Yeah, and on that note too, navigating Medicare can be a little overwhelming. So give some tips, give some advice to help make this process a little easier.
Well, it certainly, choosing a Medicare plan can feel complicated, but it doesn't have to be. We're here to help you navigate that process. So here are a few tips to think about when you're choosing a Medicare plan or to make that process a little bit easier. So first, look at your current coverage. See if that has been a good fit for you and if your current plan has worked well. Then look and see at your plan if that is a good fit for your budget. So it's important to make sure your budget is part of the process. At United Healthcare, we have many plans, for example, that have a $0 copay for telehealth visits, labs, routine vision and hearing, or other preventative services. And then finally, look at your medications. See if there's been any change in the coverage or cost of those medications from this year to next, and make sure you understand how that will impact the program.
Yeah, and Marc, having the right Medicare plan is crucial to living a healthy life, and help people understand what are some things they should keep in mind, especially when selecting a Medicare plan during the pandemic.
Well, this is certainly a challenging time, and really it's more important than ever during difficult times like this to find stability and peace of mind in your health coverage. The COVID-19 pandemic is certainly changing our healthcare landscape and changing the way many of us receive care, but it hasn't changed the commitment that United Healthcare has in providing access to quality care over many settings. But right now, it's essential to not put off needed care. And that is something that we have seen start to happen across the country. In fact, the CDC recently did a survey and found that 40% of adults have delayed or avoided medical treatment during this pandemic. Our Medicare coverage is here to really help ensure we have access to care, even during difficult times like this. And that access to care may be even changing. Sometimes that may be in a doctor's office, or there's been a lot more utilization of telehealth or even home visits. But it's important to continue to access that care to make sure that you can live a healthy life and achieve your health goals.
All right, so there's a lot of big decisions to be made to make sure that people are selecting the right Medicare plan for them. Are there certain resources that they should be aware of?
It is so important to make sure that you're educated and making an informed decision and to go through those options that you have. To find out more information about United Healthcare plans, uhcmedicarehealthplans.com. You can get more information. And then just to get more information about Medicare in general and how the program works, gettoknowmedicare.com is another great resource.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your guidance, Marc. Really appreciate it.